Good day, everybody, and I hope you're doing well there. Today we will be installing Node into our working system. And the working system we have here, it's a Linux working system. So it's an operating Ubuntu Linux operating system. So we will go through the installation of Node.js into here. So the first thing we will do, and also, by the way, my screen is on my right side. So okay, sorry about that. All right. The first thing I'll do, I'll go to the terminal first because with Linux, we never know. We may have things that are installed there already, and we can have that and not knowing. So for you to know that you have Node installed into your computer, you type in here Node, and then Node is not found, right? So yeah, it gives you an instructions, but let's not use that. We will basically go without that. Okay, so let me close this. All right, we will go to Firefox or any of your favorite browser. So what we will do, I just want to mention a little detail here. Depending on which but depending on which boot camp you are listening this video for, they are there are a lot of similarities. So here is basically one type. We will call it commercial, and the other one we'll call it C8, and it can be C9 and it can be C10. But then the process will be the same. As you can see, when I switch between them, there is no difference whatsoever. You have a starter pack and you have the other streams. So what I'll do, I'll just pick one and I'll pick the one that I haven't used, which is the C8 lecture backpack. It will apply as well to the commercial students. Okay, cool. Now we'll go to the starter pack. So the starter pack, as I mentioned earlier in the videos, is basically that folder that has the libraries or the softwares that would like to install. So we'll go to Node, and then you will see get started with Node. Here, because we're not using Windows, we're not using Mac OS, we're basically using Linux. So what we need to do, we need first of all to update our set of repositories, and then we need to install Node.js and NPM, right? NPM, it's a package manager, Node package manager that will allow you to play around with Node. We won't go there. We'll just install Node.js, but yeah, we'll also install NPM. So what we need to do, we'll go to the terminal, all right? And those are terminal commands. Okay, so on the terminal here, we'll basically put what is there. So remember, in this computer, I'm not the admin. So what I need to do, I need to type here SU to make super user. I put my password, and then I'm in here as a super user, all right? And after that, I do sudo app get update, right? It will basically update a bunch of things here. It updated some few stuff. Now I'll do sudo app get install Node.js and npm. Those are two different things. I can just do Node.js, but then I'd rather put npm as well. So let me install that, and then I'm sure at the bottom there's a creation. Then I'll say yes for the creation, and then everything will get installed nicely, depending on your internet speed and yeah. So I think it's been downloaded. It's now being installed. All right. While it's doing that, let's see what we need to do. So to verify that your Node application is there, you just do node.version. So what I'll do, I'll basically just copy this and I'll go to the terminal. It's still doing something. So while it's doing all of that, so what I'll do, still installing. So what I'll do, right, I'll basically go to a particular folder. Maybe let's go to the desktop. Okay. And then I create a file here called, or let's basically, let's see, is it done? Yeah, it is done. So because it's done, I can basically exit from the terminal, right? I exited from the terminal, I close this. So what I want to do, I now want to verify the installation. Okay, from the from the the starter pack to verify installation, it's as simple as just checking. We type in here node dash version. Then we have a Node version. As you can see, we clearly have Node installed, and that's a good sign. But then I want to go one step further. So I go to VS Code, right? And in VS Code, we write a little piece of code exactly as it's instructed here. So I take this piece of code, and VS Code is being started. This is the previous example we are having with Python, but today we won't be writing Python. We'll be writing JavaScript. So what I want to do, I want to create a new file. Let me maybe remove that. I want to create a new file. I basically do, I paste, no, sorry, not that. What was that node? Console.log hello world. Let me go to VS Code. So it console.log, and then I have hello, I'll say hello, hello Julian, why not? Okay, and then I put a semicolon. So in JavaScript, a semicolon is very important. Basically tells you that you're ending a line. So what I want to do now, I want to save. So sorry, I have been pretty quick with the fingers here. So I want to save, and then I save on the desktop, and then I'll call it hello.js, right? And then I save it on the desktop. It's saved on the desktop, right? And now that it's saved here, there are a couple of ways for you to run that, but then let's just run it. We save here. Let's just run it the way it is written in the starter pack so that you follow. You can simply do node app.js. I've decided to call my own hello.js. So when I go to VS Code, you can either go to run and run without debugging, and it will pick up that it's Node.js. So let me start over. I say run without debugging, and then it picked up that is Node.js. And when I run that, we should have hello Julian. But then this is from a VS Code standpoint. Now, if you open your terminal, our favorite friend here, right, what we need to do, we see the directories that we have here. We can clearly see that we have desktop right here. Then I cd change directory into desktop. I'm in desktop, and then I try to see what I have in there. I have hello.js, and what I need to do is node, and then hello.js. And when I press enter, then I have hello Julian. Means that your node is successfully being installed in your Ubuntu system. We made use of a lot of terminal. Because you chose Ubuntu, you need to make peace with the terminal. And we tested everything with VS Code, and we made sure that everything works. So I really wish you good luck with everything here. And if you have any problem, please let us know at HyperMDev, and we will help you. Thank you very much, and good luck with everything. Bye.